How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have some interesting news coming out of China. Global liquidity is about to explode. We also have some news about billions of dollars expiring today in options for the crypto market and some other Bitcoin news. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. Also, I talk about trading a lot. I talk about Margex, I talk about Blowfin and CoinW. I know some people don't love trading, but today I have a different sponsor. It's not really sponsored because I'm not getting paid to talk about it, but this is a company that I'm going to work with a little bit with an affiliate code underneath the video. It's Below. It's a butcher, and they actually accept Bitcoin. They're putting some of their treasury into Bitcoin. They're a Bitcoin company, and they make awesome meat. Like I've tried a couple of these now. I brought andouille sausage over to my family and they tried it. We had the best brats from our local butcher, and then we had the andouille bison sausage, and every single person said that they like this significantly more. I'm going to try out some steaks tonight, but if you want, there is a 15% off code. Finance15. I'll put a link to this underneath the video. They do a lot of bison, they do beef, they do burgers, they do elk, they do all kinds of stuff there. So if you want to check this out, check it out underneath the video. You can pay with Bitcoin, and they said that they're going to hold on to all the Bitcoin that they accept as payment. But I'm not sure you want to pay with Bitcoin yet, right? Maybe you just want to pay with your dirty fiat and hold on to that Bitcoin. And of course, there's always links to trade underneath the video as well. Breaking: China will start to stimulate the Chinese real estate market. Global liquidity is about to explode. Buy Bitcoin. So apparently, this is coming over the newswire here today. Beijing announced they will cut the minimum down payment rate for first-time homebuyers and suggest the government will buy up commercial real estate. Okay, so basically injecting liquidity right back into the system. If they're going to buy commercial real estate, that means people are going to actually have money again. They're going to go stimulate the economy. They're going to buy new assets. Maybe they're going to buy Bitcoin. Maybe they're going to buy some Bitcoin ETFs. We know that Hong Kong now has access to them. I'm sure if you're wealthy and connected, you can probably get access to buy those Bitcoin ETFs. So yeah, Beijing is stimulating, and we've seen global liquidity start to tick up recently. It is interesting. And M2 is starting to tick up as well. Now, Bitcoin, seeing a little bit of volatility today. Let's move over to Bitcoin on the chart here. 66.7. We were flirting, just super flirty. We did touch a new high here today. So you can see we did break to about 67.4, 67.6, depending on what website you're looking at, which is a higher high. That is pretty good. I'm glad to see this, right? If you look here, we do have that's the worst straight line ever. But from here to here, we do have a higher high. So that is bullish. And like I said, 2.1 billion worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum options expiring today. Don't be surprised if we get a little bit more volatility. Relay app, which is a Bitcoin only app from Switzerland. Buy Bitcoin instantly and hold your own keys. They're buying Bitcoin for their balance sheet. 1.1 Bitcoin. They say, why? Because we want to do exactly what we preach for our users. BTC, DCA for the win. A lot of companies seem to be doing this. And I'm going to actually do a video. I'm going to do a video today on why companies would want to do this. Maybe I'll post it this weekend, maybe today. But why would a company want to buy Bitcoin on their balance sheet? The numbers are actually pretty insane. And I think it makes sense for a lot of companies to actually add Bitcoin to their balance sheet for a variety of reasons. But be on the lookout for that. As I said, Below also does this. Again, there's that link if you want to support a Bitcoin company. But they're doing this as well with 401ks, with treasury assets, accepting payments in Bitcoin. And there are a handful of other companies that have announced that recently too. Even Bulgarian soccer team. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this, but they're going to begin offering Bitcoin bonuses for their players as well. So yeah, if you want that $5 million bonus, we can pay you in fiat, but it's going to be eroded maybe 50 grand by the time you even see it, right? So maybe you want to accept it in Bitcoin. Morgan Stanley leads $270 million in their Bitcoin ETFs. That's a weird phrasing from Twitter there. But they invested $270 million in Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF, and they're not the only ones. Take a look at this. This is kind of a crazy chart. a majority, or 52% of the nation's largest hedge funds are betting on Bitcoin. With the introduction of Bitcoin ETFs, institutions have run out of reasons to say no to sound money. Look at this. The largest hedge fund in the US bought Bitcoin. The third largest bought. The fourth largest bought. The eighth largest bought. You can see out of the top 25, over half of them did buy Bitcoin. And Millennium Management bought the equivalent of 27,000 Bitcoin. That is insane. I mean, that's over a tenth of what MicroStrategy has done in years, and they did it in a couple months. So, I mean, they're stacking just as heavy as someone like MicroStrategy, harder than Tether, right? So they are buying a lot, and this is on top of Mr. 100. This is on top of MicroStrategy. This is on top of mom and pop shops. They're now buying Bitcoin as well. So, yes, as I've said, and I've talked about a lot of these, but it is important to look at kind of just like a broader picture. It's not just one hedge fund here or there. No, there are a lot of hedge funds. And what's going to happen? Well, these hedge funds are going to outperform. Money's going to flow to them. And then these other hedge funds will catch up. And these other hedge funds too that have already bought Bitcoin, the ones that have like the first, third, and fourth largest asset managers out there, they're going to probably buy more. They're probably going to dollar cost average. Now, of course, they could always sell at some point too. Keep that in mind, right? It's not like they're going to hold on forever. Hedge funds don't do that. Sovereign wealth funds do. Pension funds kind of do. We have corporate balance sheets that are going to try to hold on for as long as possible as well, / forever. Hedge funds probably will trade a little bit more. That's typically what they do. That's their bag, baby, as Austin Powers would say. But that is kind of what we have to expect. So at the end of the quarters, maybe they take a little bit of profit just to show it. Then maybe they diversify, or maybe they reallocate. Maybe they go heavier. They say, hey, Bitcoin's done really well. We're going to even bet on it more. And throughout the quarter, I'm not trying to be bearish. I'm just saying that at the end of quarters, we may see some volatility because of this, especially the just the flows will be interesting towards the ends of quarters. But overall, I think from this quarter to next quarter, there are going to be a lot more hedge funds that start buying Bitcoin, and they're going to buy heavier, right? Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Just a short one for you. Gonna try to get you out so you can get out on the town on this Friday evening. I hope you all have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Let me know in the comment section. Do you want me to post that Bitcoin for Businesses video where it kind of goes through the math? Let me know in the comment section. And again, if you want to support the channel, you can check out BYDFI BELOW. I'm gonna get a little bit of free meat from this deal because I want to try out some more things, and they said that they could hook me up. So if you do want some meat from some really good people, I've talked with them on the phone. If you want to support that Bitcoin business, definitely check it out. They're not going to sell your Bitcoin if you do pay for it in Bitcoin. That's what they're telling. That's what they're telling us. And there is a link to Margex, Blowfin, and CoinW. Thank you so much. I will let you know how those stakes are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.